This episode is an extract from my book, How to Solve Any Problem in Life, The Root Causes of Everything. Hope you enjoy. While the chapters leading up to this point largely explain why we are the way we are, my belief is this chapter is the very basis of all our problems in life. Whenever I'm forced to sum up what I think in as short a sentence as possible, I refer to this. You can call it self-worth, self-esteem, or a whole host of other terms that people might use. Whatever you call it, ultimately what I'm referring to is the feeling most humans on our weird and wild planet have, that we're just not good enough. Having worked with many people around the world and observed thousands more from afar, I see this phenomenon as the real pandemic undermining the health and well-being of our species. The problem is, it's largely unseen. It's a stealth problem causing untold damage without many people ever being aware of it. It's like your entire house being infested with woodworm without you having any idea. One day you're happily walking around in your upstairs bathroom. The next you've fallen through the rotten beams and, while you're lying in a heap on your kitchen floor, you have no idea what just happened. You will have already seen this theme developing during the earlier chapters of this book. As young humans, we come into this world naturally feeling whole. At the point we arrive, kicking and screaming, we are as full a human as it's possible to be, with all our flaws and imperfections literally sat naked for everyone to see. The problem we have is that usually from the first second we arrive, people start to tell us that what we are naturally isn't good enough. One of the first phrases many of us hear is "don't cry." As we've already seen and must keep stressing, it's not the fault of the people caring for you. We have all been programmed the same way for generations, so there's no one to blame. We have also all passed the same programming to others without realizing it for years. So blaming others can only lead to us blaming ourselves, which helps no one. See chapter 9 for more on this. This part of the story is just about identifying why we are the way we are so we can do something about it in the hope we can rebuild ourselves and rebuild the production line to prevent the same defects being built into the next generation to roll out of the factory. The issue is when we tell children not to feel certain emotions, the message they receive is those emotions aren't acceptable. Yet they are still feeling the emotions, so what inevitably happens is they develop the inner narrative that who they are simply isn't good enough, that the way they feel isn't good enough. Our child selves then begin to adapt and develop multiple personalities to cope with a world for which we are not equipped. And those personalities help us to turn off parts of ourselves that are not helping us to meet our needs sufficiently in any number of situations. Sadly though, without being aware of any of this consciously, we begin to dislike or even hate parts of ourselves that we created in order to survive. A vicious cycle of self-hate, low self-worth, and feelings that we are not good enough begins and follows us to our grave unless we do something about it.